Hey docs, our PI Beast Camp has been selling out months in advance. We keep them small because there's got to be some Q&A to really work chiropractors up in their knowledge of personal injury. Now I'm going to drop in some footage from the workshop, and it's just a couple minutes of what we teach: documentation, examination. It's all neurologically based and subluxation based. You see, if you do this right, you get to be an on-purpose, principled chiropractor, and it actually yields the most allowable visits, which pays you the most. And it helps the patient get full correction, so it's not a symptomatic situation when it comes to PI. You see, when PI is done right, it's on purpose and it's principled and it pays you. Don't say that fast. But this Wednesday night, April the 20th, so tonight, we've got a webinar. It's going to be a good 2 hours of PI. If you got locked out of our last seminar because it sold out too fast, if you got left out because you hesitated on it, then we're going to give you a good 2 hour soundbite. Now, it's a paid for webinar. It's $295. But what we are going to do is, when you like it and when you love what we teach in these 2 hours to get you up and running on PI, you'll be able to apply that as a certificate should you decide to come to one of our live events, which is a 2-day event we call the PI Beast Camp. You see, it's not a boot camp, it's a beast camp, because it's just that good. Watch this footage of Dr. Jeri Anderson, who I teach with, how she teaches some simple neurology, cord basics around the subluxation that actually yields higher checks to you and full correction for the patient. You're gonna love this soundbite, but also notice the room is packed, it's full, and we can only take certain sizes for the Q&A and interaction you have to have before we start losing people, and we're not going to compromise on the quality. Look at the full room, but most importantly, listen to what she says.
I can already spot weakness there, right? So that, right, is 5, and if I do biceps, I'm at 5-6, right? So I'm going to double check it here, go like this. And now don't let me press down. Okay, so I can feel it, I know it's under there. Now, if I really want to blow it out, it's real simple. All I have to do is neural tension her, right? We all know that. Right. Put her in the neural tension and the failure becomes greater, okay? So now I'm going to have her slump way down like that. Bring your arms, we'll do this one first. Like that, okay, hold right there. Okay, like that. And then go like that, in neural tension, and it just breaks away. And that's what you miss. That is so huge. Now, if I see that in the beginning on my first exam, and I go to my re-exam, and I tell the patient is like her, blown away when you show that to them, because I didn't press that hard, did I? Not at all. But, so, when I show them that, number one, they know they're injured. 2, I'm the expert because I found it, no other doctor even looked for it. And then the third thing is that when I go to the re-eval at 30 days, I can recheck that. And if it's changing, she knows that. And then that's validating even more, right? Yeah?
Your neural tension is just flexing.
Yeah, you just take the slack out of the cord. Yeah, and if you want, I mean, you can put her, watch, put your legs out in front of you. Yeah, slump down. Now I have her more neural tension, right? I've got a tension top and bottom. Put your arms up. You know, what you'll find is the more you neural tension, they have nothing. You know, but usually in the neck, in the upper extremity, all you gotta do is neural tension in the neck, and there you go. That's why slump test is a great test, because you go up into Becker's, right, and then you have the neural tension, and maybe they don't have anything in Becker's, but as soon as you neural tension it, they feel the pain.
Okay, so just to be clear, that soundbite is going to help you out. That webinar, it's tonight, April the 20th. Get on it. It's going to help you grow your practice. It's going to help you document right. This is not for Australian docs. It's not for docs in Europe. It's strictly for docs here in the US. And it's going to be something that can dramatically shift your practice. And what we're promising is if you apply these things, you'll realize you can make an extra money. What we are telling docs, if they are really quick to implement and do this to the letter of the law, you can easily add an extra 100K to your practice and help a boatload of people in the process. What was cool at that seminar, you saw the packed room. We asked those docs, how many of you got your first introduction to the chiropractor because of a whiplash? And we had 6 or 7 hands that went up that would not be doctors today. They wouldn't be chiropractors if they didn't get introduced because of a car accident. You see, whiplash is great for your practice, but it's an altruistic thing. It's going to be good for the people in your community, and who knows, you might switch on some chiropractors in the process. It's already been happening. Come learn how to put some money in your pocket, how to grow your practice passively. We're going to teach you marketing, language that the attorneys need, and we're going to do it in a fashion that you can use right away. $295, it ain't free because it's loaded with value. And if you find so much value you want more, you can take that $295, that money's good with us, to be applied to the workshop. Pretty damn cool. We'll see you there.